a radiographer, ne? Radiographer, ne? Which is not a person who works at Alcoa FM. It's not the same radio. It's not the same radio. There's right up there with the radiator. Is it with the radiator? Like if your surname is Plaikis, your mom can't give you a nice name. No, because now you're gonna ruin the whole name. You're gonna ruin the whole name. Now imagine your mom gives you a beautiful name like Beyonce. A beautiful name, Beyonce. But now your name's gonna be Beyonce Plaikis. And you see how it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. It's like being called Drake Olifant. Can't be called Drake Olifant. It's like being called Rihanna Tarantau. You can't be called Rihanna. That's like being called Miley Talamakis. You can't be good. That's like being called Coco Melon Mapalang. Coco Melon Mapalang. You know, people always think that because I'm very funny on stage, that I'm very funny everywhere else in life as well. And unfortunately, that's not how it goes with a comedian. You know, people even go to my wife and like, yo, you must laugh all the time, eh? And I was like, if only you knew. There's some tears going on. You know what I'm saying? Because people think you laugh all the time. Like me, I'm not like the life of the party. If you see me outside of stage, I'm actually quite a normal person. In actual fact, I'm a very quiet person. You know, I'm what they call a extroverted introvert. Man, do you know, man, you know, what is an extroverted introvert? You know, it's an introvert with extroverted tendencies. You know, that's what I am. Yeah, I'm actually quite a shy guy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even know, like a lot of times, there's a lot of things that happens in society. I'm pretty socially awkward. I'm a socially awkward person. Like when I wish someone wrote a book, and on the book the title must be, What Are the Social Rules? Like if someone wrote a book called What Are the Social Rules, I would buy that book. Because I need to know when I get into a social situation and something happens, what are the rules that I need to apply in the situation? That would help someone like me so much. You know what I'm saying? That I don't need to overthink it. Now I have anxiety for no reason. You know, like what are the social rules when you are in conversation with someone and then a piece of spit projects from their mouth and lands on your cheek. And I say project because it never comes in a straight line. Somehow it always comes in that line so that I can see it coming. I can see on your cheek. That situation is always so hard because for some reason the person who did it never knows that somehow they don't know that this thing has just happened between us. So now I have to try to ignore it. Now I must try to continue the conversation like my face isn't burning. Because you can't ignore that thing. Have you noticed that if you ignore it, it feels like it starts to ferment on your, like ginger beer is going to be there in 3 days time. It starts to ferment on your cheek. And you don't know what to do. It feels like it gets bigger. You know that feeling? And they're talking a deep conversation, talking about their grandmother. Now I need to distract them. Like, yo, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's spit off my face though. That's when you have to distract them. You can't leave it there. You have to do something. You know, I know that. You know what the weirdest part is? The weirdest part is when they do it and it lands close to your eye. Because then you have to do that blink. You know, you do that blink. Because now we both know. Now we both, you know as well, because I did the blink. And if I ignore it now I'm just lying. Because now half the spit is on my lower lip with the other piece still hanging on top. Now you have to say something. And it's hard for them also, because they can't just wipe you randomly. Mid-conversation, they also can't just wipe you. That's also, what are the social rules? I'm also social with the greetings. The greetings also mess me up. Like I want you to declare your greeting from before the time. Like when you're approaching me, come already like this so that I can see. Don't do it last minute. Then I'm like, hey, sisters. I came with rock. I came with rock. You're already on scissors. I'm like, you messed it up. You messed it up. The other one that's also awkward is are we shaking or are we hugging? Like this happened to me one time. But the older woman, a woman that I totally respect, you know, this happened where I came in with the hug. Or did I come with the hand? I might have come with the hand, she came with the hug. Or I came with the hug, she came with the hand. Either way, it was a situation where I came face on and she came face sideways. But I already came for the kiss. You know when you come for the kiss? You know, sometimes it's gonna be the kiss like, oh, nice to see you, haven't seen you. But then she came for the hug, so it was lips on ear. It was lips on ear. So I kissed her on the ear. You know, which is fine from my side, but I'm just like, what did she hear from her side? You know, because the kiss on the ear, you know, it's gonna sound like because your ear is sensitive, you know, you hear, but from her side, so I don't know, so I just opened my ear and like, kiss me back, kiss me back. What are the social rules? You know, I recently sold my car, which stresses me out because I have to go back to that thing where I get rides with someone else. And I hate that, because I remember when I used to get rides with someone else, I never used to like it. Because again, I feel like when you complain about something in the road, I feel like I need to complain as well. Because you're giving me a lift. And you're giving me a free lift because I didn't offer to pay petrol. I said quietly when you asked. So now I feel like if you complain, I must complain as well. If I just like it, man, look at what he did. I'm like, this thing when he jumped the red robot as well. I saw that. You know, sometimes I don't know what to say. So that's one thing that I say to everyone. If somebody just like it, man, he went over red robot. I'm like, yeah, he bought his license. You can see he bought his license. That's my favorite line. It's like, he bought his license. I don't care, it could be a dog. Man, look at this dog, man. You can see he bought his license. That dog bought his license. His K9 license. We have K53, his K9. You have to justify it somehow. One time I messed up. This guy did something in the road. He complained. I was like, man, he bought his license. You can see he bought his license. I'm like, yo, my brother, relax. I bought my license. I'm like, no, but he bought his at a cheaper price. You can see he bought his at a cheaper. I'm just saying, I don't mind us buying license. But let's buy it at market prices. Can we buy it at market? We buy it at Temu prices. Can we buy it at He has a Temu license. What are the social rules? It puts me under pressure. Yeah. People think I'm a funny person all the time. I'm not. These guys are laughing at their own joke. Nothing to do with the comedy show. Nothing to. You think they're laughing at my jokes? Nothing to do. And something between the ladies. That happens. Me, I'm a socially awkward person. I'm not even like a stereotypical colored guy. No, I'm not. Like, I don't fight, for instance. I'm not saying I can't fight, but I'm just saying I'm out of practice. No, I don't fight. I don't fight at all. I remember one time, you know, and this is the joke segment called stereotypes, you know, because a lot of jokes are around that comedians tell us around stereotypes. You'll notice black comedians talk about being black, colored comedians talk about being colored, white comedians talk about being white. You know, a lot of comedy is stereotypes. And people get upset, like, why must comedy always be about stereotypes? Why must comedy always be about stereotypes? And because we live in South Africa and stereotypes apply, you know. I don't believe in stereotypes, but I do believe that they are good guidelines. I'm not saying they're true. I'm just saying they are good guidelines. Like for instance, there's a stereotype, Rasta, that colored guys will stab you. Now, of course, it's wrong, white guy. You know, it's wrong to think. No, because I must teach the white guy. White guy, it's wrong to think that all colored guys will stab you. That's wrong. But it's also wrong to think that no colored guys will stab you. Because you're gonna get stabbed. You're gonna get stabbed. I might just stab you myself. Just for discipline. Like, what are you thinking? Walking around in Katangan. What are you thinking? Look, now you're bleeding on the people's floor. You're bleeding on the people. stereotypes, bro. That thing, like me, I don't fight. I remember one time, I have a white friend. I have a white friend one time, and we were walking together. And then one time, we went to this one place. I don't know what happened, man. There was a ruckus that took place out of nowhere. I heard my white friend telling another guy, hey, yo, you better back off, boy. You better back off. Because Spartans over here will kick your ass, bro. And I was like, yo. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know the context. Spartans over here will kick your ass, bro. I was like, nah, bro, I can't. He's like, yo, bro, what? Kick his ass, bro. I was like, nah, bro. I don't fight. He's like, what do you mean you don't fight, bro? What do you mean you don't fight? He's like, bro, I don't fight. He's like, bro, you colored. You were born to fight. This guy said, I'm born to fight. He's like, yo, bro, so kick us. No, I'm not born to fight. Only Spartans are born to fight. Yes, because that's the truth. Only Spartans. This guy was acting like I'm a colored Spartan. Like, Spartans, what is your profession? Away. You're born to fight, bro. When the boy was born, like all coloreds, they had one gold tooth and an okapi. Me, I don't fight. But probably because I come from a colored neighborhood. I think if I grew up in a white neighborhood, I'll probably fight. If I grew up in a black neighborhood, I'll probably fight. If I grew up in an Indian neighborhood, I'd be a bully. You know what I'm saying? This is what I would be. But I grew up in I don't like fighting colored people. I don't like. Do you know why? Because colored people like revenge. They like a rematch. Colored people always want a rematch. I can't fight you tonight, tomorrow morning in front of my house asking for a rematch. Yeah, come out now. You moved me last night. Come out now. I'm like, no, why you want the rematch? No. It was foot stewards. It was a foot stewards fight. It's one and done. Hey, I want the rematch. But we always want the rematch. Like, I'm convinced that gangsterism is only around because colored people kept rematching. They kept rematching. You beat me, then I beat you, then my uncle smacked you, then my father smacked your uncle, then my brother shot your father, then my brother shot your uncle, then my mother came to them, my grandmother at one time, and it's back and forth. I think gangsterism is just a colored derby day. These guys are just doing annual meetings, like, yeah, red won this year, see you next year. Blues won 3 years in a row, do you see that? So that's me, I don't fight. Colored people like to rematch. I don't smart that rematch thing. I've seen it before, where one guy beat the other guy in the club in a fair fight, and the next morning the other bra came to this bra's house with his friends and a spade. And the thing is, he was intimidating him. He pulled the spade in the street, so it went ding 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 ding. All the school kids were like, yeah, break time. That guy came out, it was scary. It wasn't nice. Like, because you know in the morning it's quiet. Imagine here comes a bra at 6 a.m. in the morning, breakfast. He wants to beat this guy up on an empty stomach. This guy didn't even eat his Cocoa Pops yet. This man's already there like, Jerome, kom mee, you nai. Kom mee. The neighbors are like, ik heb Jerome gezien. No, he had it coming. I don't like the rematch. It reminds me of Troy. Do you guys remember Troy? Remember the movie of Troy, where Achilles, the day before they beat they thought they beat him, but they actually beat like his brother or his cousin or someone. And then the next day, Achilles came for a rematch. Early in the morning, at breakfast, Achilles came in front of all those people. They were standing there on a wall. And then Achilles called out the brother he wanted. He was like, Hector! That's all it was. Hey, quiet. Hector! Birds were flying away. I knew Hector knew that he was going to die. Because on the way down, he said goodbye to his whole family. He was like, hey, yo, bye-bye, kids. Bye-bye. Even looking at the little kids are like, my son, I need you to look after your mother. Look after your mother. Don't let her fall for Gabriel Blackies. Look after your mother. She's not a stereotype. And then he went down and shaped and they killed him. It's like colored guys are like that. They'll come to your house the next morning. Jerome! Jerome! Hey, manita, my brother! That's why I don't like to fight color people. I just feel like it's too many remakes. It's just too many rematches. I remember one time I was at home watching SpongeBob SquarePants. This is a personal experience that I had one time. I was at home and then these guys broke into our house. They kicked down the front door, puff, and came into our house. You know, this is when I realized South African SAPD is not the same as 911. Not at all. Not at all. You know, 911 is quick. It's very quick. I watched the program. This one guy came to the shop with a gun. Yeah, give me your stuff, put the stuff in the bag. As soon as he ran out, the lady called. It's like, hey, 911, a suspect just came in here. He's wearing a blue pants with a red shirt and just ran out. He's like, lady, we're on our way. Guys came around, man, what is he wearing? No, he had a red shirt with a brown pants. Which direction did he go in? He went in there. All units, eye in the sky. The eye came in the sky. All units, suspect on the left bank of the East River. He's running there. K9 units, all K9s. Oh my god, what the fuck? Suspect apprehended. Oh, time. 35 minutes, bah, they caught the guy. Easy vibes. That's 911. Did the same thing. This guy's broke out door open. Puff. I called 911. I called 101. Subscribe if you've done this. Don't try again. I was like, oh my god. Hello, sir. Hello, 101. Man, this guy just broke into our house here. They kicked the front door down. Okay, sir, where are you? No, I'm here in Buffalo Flats. Come through, man. This guy just kicked down the whole thing. All right, okay, hold on, sir. Hold on. We're on our way. We are on our way, sir. I was like, okay, thank you. See you guys now. Then I waited 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I had to go back. Hello, ma'am. Are you on your way? Is the eye in the sky? No, sir. He didn't give us the address. I was like, no, man. That's when you realize. This lady came to my house.